So I recently saw Deadpool and Wolverine, and it was a little disappointing. Now, don't get me wrong, it is still a good movie, but in my opinion, it is the weakest film of the Deadpool trilogy. So, as usual, I'm going to talk about what I liked about the movie, and then I'll talk about what I didn't like. And since this is a Deadpool movie, let's start off with the humor. I thought the humor was great. I know a lot of people don't like the self-aware humor in these movies, but I personally love that kind of humor. At one point, Deadpool even makes a joke about the current state of the MCU, saying that Wolverine didn't join at a good time. There's also a running gag of Deadpool saying that Hugh Jackman is going to be playing Wolverine until he's 90. I thought that was really funny. The action is great as well. It's probably the best action in all the Deadpool movies. It's bloody, well choreographed, very creative, and entertaining. I also love the chemistry between Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds. It's very obvious that these guys are great friends in real life outside of filming. I also like that we finally get to see Hugh Jackman wearing a comic-accurate Wolverine suit, including the mask. It looks amazing, and the fact that it took 24 years to get here is ridiculous. I wish he could have had more screen time with the mask on, but it is still cool that we finally get to see it. Alright, now let's move on to what I didn't like. So, I thought the cameos in the movie were a bit much. I knew who everyone was, but I hadn't seen any movies or TV shows with a lot of the characters, so I wasn't really familiar with them, and a lot of these characters are in the movie a lot. I feel like they could have had like a quick cameo, but saved screen time for fleshing out the relationship between Deadpool and Wolverine more. The villain also wasn't great in my opinion. Now, Emma Corrin looks very similar to James McAvoy, and she did a great job with the role. Whoever casted her did an amazing job. Her character is threatening, but her motivation isn't explained, so she ended up being a pretty weak villain. I also didn't like that a lot of characters like Colossus and Yu-Gi-Oh, who were a big part of the previous Deadpool movies, were barely in Deadpool 3. They didn't even show up at the end for a final battle. Also, I don't know if it's just me, but I felt like this movie went by way too quickly, and that's not a compliment. This movie needed to be longer. It needed more time to flesh out Deadpool and Wolverine's relationship. It felt like the pacing was a little fast, and they needed to slow it down a little bit, but overall I still think Deadpool and Wolverine is a good movie. I'd give it an 8 out of 10. Like I said, it is the weakest Deadpool movie, but it is still a fun watch. Anyways, those are just my thoughts. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Also, if you're interested, you can check out Most Wanted. It's an original animated series that I spent 2 years working on, and a lot of people were involved with it, so please do check it out. A link to the full series will be in the description and the pinned comment. Anyways, that's all I got. See ya.